Learn to appreciate and live in sobriety. What do I mean by this? Sobriety. Sober-minded. I really like the word sobriety. Try to live within means of sobriety. Living life as it is, without the means of escaping all the time. Because believe it or not, the reason that most people love to be drunken-minded is because they're not enjoying life anywhere near as much as they want to or they thought they would be. This is the harsh reality of life. The majority of people want to escape it. A lot of people just say, oh no, I just like drinking and smoking and taking drugs because it enhances life. But it doesn't, because you were born sober-minded. God intended for you to live through life sober-minded. This life is supposed to be experienced sober-minded, because that's all you ever experience naturally. You need something external to make you feel what drugs and alcohol and nicotine makes you feel. Now, am I partial to a drink? Absolutely. Do I like getting a bit merry? Yes, I do. If you offer me some champagne at Christmas time, I'm going to accept it. If we've gone for a lovely walk out in nature and we stumble across a lovely, cozy winter pub, I'm saying yes to a Guinness. Give me a pint of Guinness, sure. But I absolutely adore life through means of sobriety. I would much rather watch a sunset sober than drunk. Because drunkenness is a distraction. Alcohol is a distraction from reality. Alcohol stems from the Hebrew word alcohol, meaning body-eating spirit. We also drink gin or gins. We drink spirits. We become possessed by alcohol. We become someone that we are not. The nicest person in the world suddenly becomes an abuser. The most kind, generous person suddenly becomes a foul mouth. Drunkenness, whether it comes through means of alcohol or drugs, same thing, changes who you are. It turns you into someone you're not. Learn to appreciate and walk through life sober-minded. Sobriety is a gift. It's not a horrible, dangerous, scary, painful option. It is how it was always supposed to be. You were supposed to experience life exactly how you're experiencing it now. Being sober-minded allows you to experience life how it was intended from the start. Anything other than this is a distraction. Now, I'm not saying never drink again. I'm not saying never use medicine again through means of pills or plants. I'm not saying don't puff on your vape if it stops you from smoking cigarettes or whatever else. Fine, you can keep doing that. But learn to enjoy basic, sober activities. Reading a book, sitting on a hilltop watching a sunset, lying back on a hill watching the stars at night, having real, genuine, honest, meaningful conversations with a friend over a fire pit. I did that last night. It was fantastic. Me and a friend walked up a hill and we made a fire and we chilled out. It was great. Walk through nature. Build something in your garden. Work on a project. Connect with people. Focus on your career. Focus on being a wonderful father or mother or husband or wife or grandparent. Do life sober as often as you can. Because every time we drink, every time we take something, we're trying to escape reality. We're trying to alter reality because we're not happy with ourselves. One of the most wonderful ways to test your own happiness is to reflect and realize, how often do I try to escape reality? If you're not trying to escape reality, fantastic. You're living in it. You're experiencing it. Now, is life hard? Absolutely. Is life stressful? 100%. But just because life is stressful, life is scary, life is dangerous, life can be miserable, doesn't mean you need to alter your brain chemistry in order to escape those feelings. You need to embrace those feelings. You need to wear a suit of armor, become strong, become stoic, become invincible, and ultimately mature into the world that you live in. For there is so much goodness out here in nature. For there is so much goodness in going through life through means of sobriety, through going through life sober-minded, enjoying the ride sober-minded. What child needs alcohol to enjoy life? And they laugh and smile more than anyone in any bar on any given weekend. Because it's genuine joy, not artificial joy. You can be laughing with your lips, but crying in your heart. All these external fixes are like putting a plaster or a band-aid on a broken leg. Temporary, fictitious joy is not real joy. So start cutting it out. Start avoiding it often. If you like having a drink, fantastic. But not all the time. Not through means of escapism. Cut these things down. Get back out into the forest. Get back out onto the hilltop. Catch up with some friends around a fire pit. Read a book in the bathtub. Spend some time by yourself. How does it make you feel, sober-minded? Do you feel happy? Do you feel content? Or do you feel scared, negative, bitter, afraid, exhausted? You've got to test yourself often. You've got to reflect often. You've got to check in with yourself from time to time. How am I feeling? How am I doing? Am I all right? And if I'm not, why? Why do I have a void in my heart? Why is my heart hollow right now? What am I trying to fill through means of alcohol and other substances that I could get from a sober experience? Where is that sober experience? It's mostly found through human connection. If you can connect with people openly and honestly and they can do the same thing with you, you're not going to need to escape reality, because human connection is why we're here. We're here to connect with others. Not in a crazy social way like going out and partying, but having someone in your life who you love. Having a best friend or a few best friends. Having family around you who have got your back, who love and support you. Now, we live in a sinful world, therefore those things are constantly broken. Connections are always being broken. And so instead of humbling ourselves and seeking God, what we do is we make alcohol our God. We make substances our God. We make escapism our God, because you're escaping reality that was given to us from Him. You might not like what I'm about to finish with, and that's fine. You don't have to. But I truly believe a connection with God will be able to sort every single one of your problems. And if that's a little scary right now, get out into nature, because this has been proven to lower your stress and make you feel better. It has been proven to lower your blood pressure. to lower your heart rate, to reduce all sorts of illness and disease. And guess what? Nature was not created by man. It was created by the Creator. Just like the building was created by the builder. Just like the painting was created by the painter. Well, nature was given to us as a beautiful gift. And I've been in nature many times under the influence of alcohol, and let me tell you through first-hand experience, it does not compare to experiencing nature through means of sobriety. What a beautiful evening it is, and I'm glad I'm here, sober-minded. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped. Please like the video if you learned something. I hope it was comforting. And no judgment on your part, but if you are struggling with escapism, it's going to be okay. But you need to take action, because this world is so beautiful and you don't need to escape it. You just need to embrace it. Please do subscribe if you're new. I make a video like this every single week, and I post a short Monday to Friday with a bit of positivity for you to enjoy. Thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate your time. God bless.